What is going on, guys? And oh my god, some amazing news just came out from Destiny in the weekly updates. Basically so many things that so many Destiny fans were hoping for. Now basically what it is, it's the HUD layout, which for some people that aren't really in Destiny or really play a lot of it, they're probably just like, what? Who cares about the hub? Which is basically just like the stuff on your screen when you're playing, like your health bar, your ammo counter or whatever. So they changed the hub and the menu just a tiny bit. The hub, when you pull up your ghost, it can now show bounties. So that's just insanely amazing to me, just the fact that you can just see your bounties and see your progress instead of having to sit there, go over to like your next bar, go into inventory, run down. Oh, look at that, there it is. It's annoying and it's not that fun. It takes you out of the game and kind of slows it down. So Bungie had just showed like a little tester of what it is gonna be like. And they showed an entirely new page where it's going to show you the missions. You can hold like, I think it's 16 exotic or 16 bounties, which is amazing. That's so much XP, but then we're going to need it for all the guns and our class and all that kind of stuff. We're going to need all of that good shit. And the reason why they increased the bounty counter, I think, is because Bungie said that a lot of people loved exotic bounties and the way that they did it, basically like a quest. You being able to go to this point, completing each objective, and then feeling like you got a little bit more of the quest itself. Like, if you guys don't know, if you're doing an exotic bounty, every time you hand in an exotic bounty, it starts telling you kind of like a little mission summary almost of what you just did and what you just got. So for instance, for Destiny, for like doing the Thorn bounty, you'll get to hear about the crafting of Thorn and what its backstory kind of is, and you'll learn that it was once a rose, and then dark high bullshit happened, and then bam, it became the Thorn. And yeah, just all that kind of stuff. So people really like that. Personally, I like the bounties to tiers, but the only thing I don't really like is the fact that they force you to do stuff that you're not going to want to do. Like for instance, the Thorn bounty is a good example. When you do the Thorn bounty, you're going to have to go into PvE and you're going to have to kill guardians with a void weapon. That's kind of shit. I don't like the fact that it's forcing you to go into PvP. You know, I feel like it should either be completely PvE centric or completely PvE centric, because I don't know, I don't like being forced to do something that I really have no interest doing, and I know I don't have interest doing it. Like the Destiny Crucible stuff for me is just not my favorite thing. Destiny Crucible, that kind of stuff, not my deal. I don't like it. I like PvE. It's like shooting monsters, feeling like a freaking god amongst men, just slaughtering fallen on and all that kind of shit. That's my cup of tea. That's the only spot where I'm kind of iffy on, is where the fact that the bounties do force you to go in a certain direction, which I do not like. I like that they force you to go in a certain direction. I just don't like that they force you to do like multiplayer, for instance, because multiplayer is aggravating as hell because of lag and all other shit, and connection based stuff. Anyways, not important. But that's just my little opinion on why I don't like exotic bounties when they are like that. I'd rather it being completely PvE centric or completely PvP centric. But nevertheless, it's amazing that we can hold 16 exotic slots, and just even, I'm probably showing you guys a screenshot behind me as well as some gameplay of Destiny. But anyways, probably showing you guys just some amazing like screenshots of what we're gonna have access to, I think, when the Taken King drops. And it looks amazing. Like, it looks so cool just seeing like how open it is, and also you're no longer gonna have to go back to the tower to hand in your requests. So that's to me is crazy. The fact that we can just like open up our inventory and say that's done, instead of having to go through like 7 loading screens. That's an overstatement. It's like 4 or 3 loading screens, and it being annoying. You know, we can just do it right off of our checklist. Just completely hand in that quest, and it's perfect. Again, I think this is a perfect way of showing that Bungie's listening. But give and take, this idea was thrown around in like the early months of Destiny, probably like the 3rd month of Destiny, where this guy took up like a Photoshop and just basically just put in exactly what we're seeing in these screenshots, just like bounty tracking and that kind of stuff. And then a button to go right to the tower, which is not in Bungie's new thing, but it was just another idea that person had. It's amazing to see that this idea was fully realized in this guy's image to a T, almost, which is amazing to see that Bungie's listening, and also amazing to see that that's amazing that you have an idea and that a big gaming company just does it. I think it'd be cool if they recognize it. I heard many people say that. I agree. I think it'd be cool if people, there's like Datto, and then there's like that guy who both people have kind of like this idea that it's been implemented into the Taken King in some way or another, and there's no way to for sure say yes. You know, it was their idea because you don't know, but it's pretty uncanny, the similarities in both instances with Datto and with the person that made the bounty tracker. Anyways, that's completely irrelevant. But essentially, I'm just gonna show you guys some screenshots and just that's amazing. So to recap, we got bounties that we can hold 16 bounties, any different menu layouts, and we can also open up our ghost. Or just pull out our ghost, and we can track our bounties so we can be even more effective. And a person who does bounties a lot, such as myself, it's annoying to constantly just have to open your inventory, go like this tiny things that make you go insane after you've played like 300 hours of the game. It gets to you. The one thing I really hope that they do is I really hope you can go onto the companion app on your phone and just go through the bounties and just do it that way. Because I don't like having to go to Petra, having to go to Irismore, that's her. I don't want to go to Irismore, Petra, fucking, and then the vendor for Vanguard. I don't want to do that. Like if I could just go to my phone and be like, kill 30 enemies with a thing, boop, 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 done. Those are my bounties, I'm in. I don't think that I've seen something like that on like the website, but I'm pretty sure that's not a thing. If it is a thing, then tell me and I'll do it. But I'm pretty sure we cannot access bounties via our phones or even the companion app on our phones or on internet. Bungie website, Destiny, or whatever it's called, Destiny.com. Not sure. Anyways, I think that'd be really cool, like crazy cool. So I'm really excited for these tiny little tweaks. Like these are the tiny tweaks that a lot of people are like, that's cool. But to me, I'm like, I know I'm gonna notice the difference. It's just I'm really happy that this is the direction that we're getting finally. You know, this is in a way long overdue. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. I just want to give you guys a quick update on some badass news that Destiny got released, which is having just tiny add-ons to the hub and all that kind of stuff that make a big difference to someone who plays Destiny a lot and appreciates just the tiny little details. But anyways, nevertheless, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I'm Frost, and if you guys did like this video, then thank you so much. Helps my channel and also helps me understand what you guys want to see from me. So anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching as always, and later, guys. I bobbed my head like 7 times in the outro. Bye. Want to do? I want to make a Destiny video about like a certain weapon or a certain guide or whatever. If you guys could tell me what weapon that would be, like we could do stuff like that. Like again, my biggest problem is I can do a lot, but it's just finding out what to do and what you guys want to see. Because most likely, if you guys want to see it, and that means someone else wants to see it.